Y'all, what's going on? You know, it's Max here. This is going to be the first from the Lebanon series. I worked with my buddy Nico, who's like a big influence on social media, whether it's TikTok or IG. He's got you covered for food, treks, mountain hiking, traveling, anything you need it, he's got you. Now, this one we started off in the western parts of Beirut and kind of the central areas as well. We're gonna have a video later on that's gonna tackle some of the eastern areas as well. We're gonna hit the north, the south. We're gonna be all over with plenty of food. I don't think there's much food that was untouched by us on this trip. It's gonna be about 7 or 8 videos, so I hope you're looking forward to it. We'll get this first one underway. Okay, and here we are. We're gonna start actually at a bakery that is Armenian influence and is a traditional bakery. We're gonna have a lot of history with the places we're going today. This place has been open since 1946. Let's get in here and check out them baked goods.
We started the space 1946. My grandpa and my grandma, they opened the space, and then after 20-30 years ago, my mom took the place, and then now, since 1946, it's been 76-77 years old, this bakery. It's a family business, and we have another branch in Zala.
And you're third generation?
I'm the third generation.
Very cool. Man, appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
So he's actually rolling the dough out thin for the lamajun. And you see they got the mixture all ready to go. He's about to pile it on. It's going to be a lamb mixture, tomatoes, onion. Looks like they got parsley in there. And they got that line going. So what he's got the bread. It's already proofing over here. So with their lamajun, it is going to be a yeast. It is going to be allowed to leaven. Then he's going to come over here, get in that flour, roll it thin, flip it over here to this man, and he's going to spread that mixture. Gotta be ready to work with the flick of the wrist around here. Flying pies over there, scooping stuff, flicking them off that handle into the oven. And really the specialty of this is just the way they ground that mixture to put on top of this and the way he uses his hands to put it on there. Look at it, it's got this little detail to it. It's got that love, that care, that caressing coming from the hands. Yeah, and you can't beat this, that fresh lamajun right out of the oven. Baked bread smells fantastic. I tell you what, the key is that touch of lemon right there. Just brightens everything, gives it that vibrancy, really wakes everything up, plays with that fatty lamb meat perfectly. You get sweetness and tartness from the tomato. That onion's been cooked down to a little bit of caramelization, and that kick and touch of parsley right at the end.
This is like the Syrian twist. They add the pomegranate molasses to it. Give me this.
Yeah, I can't double fist. Yeah, I'm not that good. I can't double fist the lamajun. How you can actually smell. The other one's got like spicy, very aromatic. This has got a touch of sweetness coming from the inside. They both work really well. It's just if you like something a little sweeter, get the pomegranate molasses. A big tartness coming from it. If you like spices and big kick of lemon, get the other one. I go either way. And they want us to try their little vegan option here, which almost looks like a little cookie. Oh, it's like a cinnamon sugar topping here. Oh, that's nice. I even ate some of the paper wrapping and it was still good.
This is the vegetarian, the vegan one. This is the Lebanese dumpling. And there's the Armenian one I will show you now.
Look how mesmerizing these dumplings are. It's almost like looking into a mosaic. You stare into that center, you could get lost. You could just get lost, that pattern all working together closer towards the center.
In Lebanon.
Thank you.
First day.
Oh, so didn't mean for that to happen. We just went there for a lamajun. Next thing I know, we're eating two types. We're getting a sweet, showing us dumplings in, gave us everything for free. So the hospitality level starting real high.
Traditional discotheque shop. They used to sell CDs and cassettes, and they also have coffee. So we had a lot of these shops, but now you know you download any song, so you don't have these shops anymore. But this one is still going strong. It's really famous. You can see old CDs.
I just can't get over the greenery and the architecture and how everything is situated in these little corners. And I wonder if this is like French influence. I don't know why when I imagine hangings like this, I just always think of the French. Didn't have any coffee at my Airbnb, so I had to make a request to stop for some. Ooh. It's kind of sad how addicted I am to coffee. Okay, gotta stop for a kebab real quick. We're going to Kababji. This just means like the person who makes kebabs. This is a very, very famous restaurant. This little branch right here looks pretty new. I don't think this is the original branch, but this is a very, very old restaurant that many locals and people from Lebanon will tell you got to go for your kebabs.
Kebabs, different kebabs. Istanbuli, similar. Istanbul. And tabli kebabs, mixed with some stuff. Spicy, this is mixed with spices and kebabs. And we have the sausages. Ma'ane, Lebanese sausages. Sujo, Armenian sausages. Chicken tawu. Tawu is chicken grilled veal. We ordered this one, the grilled veal, and it's really good here.
And look at him prepping that flatbread. Looks like he's putting a nice little spicy pepper paste on it and rubbing it, applying that pressure. Now he's got some onions with sumac. I do believe he just threw parsley in there.
Parsley and onions. بلش.
Merci. Oh, and here we go. And I was just looking at the wrapper. So that veal, they're actually importing it from New Zealand. It's just so simple, that fragrant flatbread. They got the hummus, which is about to pour out the end right here, the pickle, and then that grilled up veal meat. Okay. Not only using veal, which is, you know, is a baby calf, so the meat is going to be more tender, more delicate, but they're not just using so much meat. It's really a lot of hummus, that pickle, the acidity, there's creamy in there, and the meat has actually been marinated as well. So it's just ultra delicate. It's a simple sandwich, but that is simply delicious. And that pickle is like my X factor. You gotta have that crunch, and then just the amount of garlic they've infused in that pickling method, that brine really shines as well. I'll be honest with y'all, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I mean, it would be good, but it really exceeded my expectations. So we're going to another place that is just an established must-eat one here in Beirut, Snack Faysal. I'm talking like business workers come here, people from a university, everybody got to come here get some of their popular snacks. Now, it's got a cool history to it as well. Just look at the building it's in.
See, this number is 5,000.
And this place has been here since 1984. You can see it, locals in here coming here, getting some snack items, just getting it, kind of leaning up on the counter, grabbing a snack or grabbing it to go and eating all around it. People are just snacking from this place. And that perfect weather day suddenly changes as soon as you walk in here. You're wafted with the aroma of freshly baked bread and the heat that comes with it. You can see the workers, they got drips of sweat going down their forehead.
في دزيني ونص بينخ لمين دزيني خلطة حط لي بركنانة حدي هدول الجريشة والسيس.
Now he's actually got a lot of manish going. You can see it's almost like a Lebanese pizza. He has a zaatar topped one, has the cheese, has other things going. I mean, they're just working round and round. And there's a lot of dough being baked right now. This guy's the bro right here put on the show. Man, sprinkled it up like you saw buddy, what a good guy.
He wants to take a video of him feeding you.
Okay, yeah. I'll, so you got yogurt, a little chili sauce, that pomegranate molasses. Whoa. I don't know why he wanted to do that, but that was definitely an experience. Not bad, huh?
It's a new trend to have them dipped in pomegranate molasses. Really good.
I think I'm going to be licking that one out of my beard for about 3 or 4 more stops.
This is Al-Baki meat pies.
I mean, after doing the vegetarian, I feel like I go with this meat one. Ooh. You get some nice warming spices coming from that, but you get the lamb, the fat from it, the tomatoes, onions, and you see some dried chili on there as well. I really like that crust because it's like a pie filling. It's got a lot of fat and maybe butter and oil in it, so it's got this like crumbliness to it. And then the real flavor comes from just so much allspice mixed with that lamb and that fat.
Pizza the Lebanese way.
I'll cheers you for the pizza.
Yeah, just tomato sauce and cheese and one
One little olive. Miniature pizzas.
I think we add a bit of time. The Lebanese pizza way is we add a bit of time to the tomato sauce.
Right.
It's cheese with double cream cheese. Double cream cheese is like a local cheese we make here. Very soft.
Almost like a little miniature calzone.
Like tomato.
All that sesame seed. I'm sure you gotta start reaching for everything. A little tomato, a little olive. Let this come together. And this is almost like a little veggie.
This has spinach, wild thyme, and first lane.
And I've got my fingers covered and coated in pomegranate molasses. Without that wild thyme, this would be very, very basic. You need that pomegranate molasses for that tanginess, that tartness, that sweetness, and that wild thyme.
Actually, this has.
Let's keep this party plate going. Got another cheese one here. It's almost like it's kind of looked like a spring roll when I first looked at it. So yeah, that place is just doing everything bread right. That's why you see people lining up there to eat. And we didn't even try their most famous thing because it's huge and we wanted to get lots of things to snack on. We got a lot more stops to go. So let's keep it moving.
They were a bakery that makes pizzas and wraps and crepes. But the only bakery left is in the original branch, and they opened like just crepe stations around Lebanon because they're famous for crepes.
You know, what better than a French-inspired dish from an Italian name? Tonino.
Not like thin and crispy, it's more doughy.
Oh, and flip it on that homemade white chocolate with a heavy hand.
We want you.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
I used to come every Friday here for a crepe.
Try it. Try it. Show me how it is.
Me? Look at it, just take the corner first. Perfect combination with a bit of Nutella.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get everything right here, man. Well, you actually need the strawberry with this because that white chocolate, even if it's homemade fresh, it's got a big kick of sweetness. And I find that strawberry cuts through that sweetness from it being too overpowering. I found that crepe, he cooked it a long time, so it's got a nice crisp on it, but a pretty kind of thick doughiness to it. And that white chocolate is such an intense flavor. Thanks so much. Bye. Bye. The people here, man, they're unreal. Everybody like makes conversation, especially around here, around the university. Everybody's so outgoing. And talk about crepes with anything your heart desires. You could have sweet, you could have chocolate bars, you could have just fruits and other things. There's salty crepes, there's add-ons to that, there's hot dogs. You can put anything in the dang crepe. So we just parked here. We are head to Barbar, which is like one of the most popular little eateries here in Beirut. You used to be able to park next to the restaurant, but they had to create this spot, this whole little parking lot just for this restaurant because it became so famous. You can tell it is a huge place right here. They got 3 sections. They got like falafel, shawarma, they got this bakery, and then they got the sandwich. We're actually gonna get a sandwich from here, so we're gonna head down here. And look at this spot, all the sandwich ingredients they got. When you look at the menus up here, they kind of look like the signs from like the 1970s themselves.
Similar concepts in Lebanon.
But this place is the best.
It's one of the most famous, yeah.
So this place is very, very famous because it started in 1979. You can always count for it being open. It's always 24/7 because since when it first opened, it never closes. Whether it's a civil war in Lebanon, whether it's Corona, whether there's a tax blast, anything, this place is not closed. Actually, the saying is when you come to Lebanon, you stop here before you go to your hotel, even in the late hours like 1 a.m. Work this down somehow. I put my camera down. I admit, it looks simple, but I really kind of like the way it turned out. They put it in the microwave, I wasn't sure, but then they crisped it up. Look at that. Look at that grill mark right there. Pickle mayo lettuce and the chicken and melted cheese. That's just solid chicken sandwich. Very, very fragrant, garlicky mayo, mozzarella cheese. It's all melted in there. Chicken's nice, a little dry, crunch from the pickle. It's good though. I mean, when you eat here, it's like going to a little food museum. You feel like you're taking a little bite of Beirut. We are in Martyr Square, and look at the statue. You can still see the bullet holes that remain from the Civil War in Lebanon. Now we're over next to Zaytuna Bay. Zaytuna is just olive, so it refers to this tree right here on the bay. Well, it's changed a lot now, a place to park your yacht, surrounded by restaurants and massive hotel chains.
Zaatar means thyme. That means olive oil. It's one of the best, most famous Lebanese fast food places and bakeries.
And they have many branches?
They have branches all around the world. 24 branches in Lebanon. They have in Canada, in Egypt, in UAE, in Saudi Arabia. They're everywhere.
How old is this restaurant?
From 1999.
1999.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. A sleek, modern design restaurant. I got the yachts in the background right here. We're talking about a change of pace from what we've been doing today. So this place actually started out as just a simple little bakery, and as time has progressed from that 1999, they've slowly added things to the menu, slowly built it. And you can see they may do a lot of traditional dishes, but they're always going to kind of have that twist to it. So we got the Lebanese kofta here, which is on a type of flatbread. It's not quite like a traditional Lebanese flatbread, a little bit different. And then they got that kofta, which is going to be kind of like a meatball. So they're going to throw parsley and onion in it. Instead of putting it in that ball form, they've laid it on top of this and cooked it with cheese, throwing on some mayonnaise on top, and tomato. Honestly, the backside looks nice. It's got a little flop to it. It's not too crunchy. So Nico was telling me, a lot of the branches of these places stay open 24/7, so after a night of partying, you can go 4 a.m. and come here and get some food, and when you take a bite of that, it screams drunchy vibes. Okay, so we came over to a little juice stall. So this is a very popular juice in Lebanon, all throughout the Middle East, called jallab. So it's got the karob in here. I don't think we've ever seen one. I haven't seen a tree walking around. If I do, hopefully I can show you some B-roll right now. It's gonna have dates, it's gonna have grapes, rose water. He's put cashews in here. It's very popular. And sorry, it's kind of loud here, so they actually have to have their own generator to have enough electricity. But you saw he had a big old little vat of it full, ready to go. Whoa! That was a lot more dynamic than what I expected, y'all. That is a big kick of sweetness. That date, that grape fruitiness punches you in the face, and then there's just this floralness of rose water and that karob that really just fills your mouth. Try it with the cashews now. And it's the first for me. I've never had boiled cashews. I've always had mine roasted. Now we've made it finally to the stop I've been waiting for all day, m.sahyoun. Now this store has a long history, but if you notice, there's two here, a red one and a blue one. Now this started with a father in 1933, and it was one shop. Had to close in 78 due to the Civil War, but then reopened again in around like 92. But in 2006, the brothers had a feud, and so they split. And now both these shops are brothers that can't stand each other. And your preference? Well, that's totally up to you. I've heard the blue one is a little dirtier, but it's tastier. Since the red one has electricity, we're gonna eat the red one right now. Yes, and we got it, the legendary falafel sandwich. Did you see all that? He put it on there. Started with a parsley mint in the pita, and then he hit it with tomato, the radish, the 3 falafels. I like they're a little smaller here, more crunch factor. And then he hit it with what they have, which is like a tahina. It's a lemon juice. It's a little watered down. They have a specific name for it. I can't remember right now. And then their little spicy mixture. Just an aroma right away coming from that bread, that strong wheat flavor. Got a falafel peeping out right there with that tahina mixture on it. I haven't even gotten to the heart, the meat of this. Right here is where the best bites are gonna be, and I'm already enjoying it right away. Big bite into the falafel, super small, so you get that crunch factor. It's creamy, it's umami. And I'm already making a mess. That tahina mixture is just dripping out, pouring out. They've ladled it on. Okay, I think I've worked in the middle a little bit more, so it should be even better. I found the chili sauce. This just got 10 times better. I love that addition. I don't think I've ever had a chili sauce before with the falafel sandwich. I don't know why more people wouldn't do that. I'm slightly depressed. I didn't see these earlier. Oh. It's okay, I ate that sandwich so fast I didn't have time to breathe, let alone eat a chili with it.
أهلا وسهلا.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the food and the meal. Ooh, that was, that was really special. The owner finally came in. It was his daughter. She is unbelievably friendly. The key to there is that secret, that chili sauce that only he knows. The only thing that was missing was some pickled little peppers to go with it. But y'all, that was cool. He's a very friendly guy and pretty darn good falafel sandwich. Y'all, we did it. I think that's a wrap on day 1. Nico's driving, but Nico, brother, thank you so much.
Zahtain, brother.
Man, it was good hanging with you. Not only just eating with you, but learning about all the history and getting around the city. And it was just full of so much fascinating stuff, not just the food. So, hope y'all enjoyed. We will catch you at the next one. Peace.